This is Adrienne from Fame Consulting. So, doing something a little new today. I did a market research study a couple months ago, back in April, and I asked a series of questions. So, I want to start answering some of the questions that came up for people. So, one of the questions that I asked was, what are 3 challenges you face starting or scaling your business? Someone responded with these responses. So cash flow management, ineffective web presence, and trouble finding good employees. And I promise you, this is not the first person to name some of these topics. So we had over 300 responses. So from time to time, I'll, share some insights on what are some things we can do around these areas when you're first starting off or if you're trying to grow your business. So if you've ever done a consultation with me, I say we got to get the fundamentals right. We got to know where the coins are going, where they've been, so that way we can have a foundation to create projections and figure out where we're going. So cash flow management first, you should really have some type of idea as to where your funds are going on a monthly basis, even daily if possible. So one tool I recommend to almost 90% of my clients is Wave Accounting. It is free online accounting software. It's similar to QuickBooks. If you know what QuickBooks is or does, Wave can accomplish many of the same fundamental things you need, and it's free online software. So I will share the link below. I recommend please make sure you have bookkeeping set up. That way you are categorizing your transactions. If you're having issues figuring out where money's going, where money's coming from, like where you're spending it, start with bookkeeping. With Wave, it is very simple. You connect your bank account, all of your transactions will automatically flow in, and you're able to then put them in categories. Once you put those transactions in categories, you can look at your P&L and see a summary of all of your expenses, everything that's going out, everything that's coming in, your income, and you can see it by the different categories that you create. You can see it monthly, you can see it quarterly, you can see it annually, and they've also added a feature where you can compare 2 periods. So you don't even have to go and create a whole spreadsheet. You can literally just use the software to categorize everything and then compare 2 periods, so you can see what the changes are from one period to the next. Really powerful, really important that you have those fundamentals set up. Also, they do have a cash statement of cash flows. They have a balance sheet, all the normal reports that you'd want to look out, outstanding AR, all of those things that you'd want to be able to see in order to manage your company or your startup. Those things are built into the software, and it's free $99. There are some paid add-ons. I do not work for Wave. I just happen to use it myself, so that's why I am recommending it. But I would say if you're having trouble with cash flow management, make sure that you have a bookkeeping system set up. Make sure that you are monitoring it at least monthly, and also make sure that you have a business bank account set up for your business, and that all your transactions are flowing through those accounts or that account, whatever you have. If it's one, if it's many, just make sure that you're using your business accounts strictly for business transactions. I'm not an attorney, so I'm not even going to go down that path as to why that's important. Talk to your attorney. But as your accountant, or as an accountant, because maybe you have not engaged me yet, I will tell you, it makes your life so much easier when everything's flowing through one account and you're not, jump into one bank statement. I charged something here. Let me go get this credit card statement. I think there was something over there. Where's that receipt? I think I paid for something in cash. Just have everything come through one account if possible. If you are a startup, I recommend taking money out of your account, depositing it into your business account. That is an owner investment. And then doing the disbursements out of the account at that point. That way, it's very simple to see what happened during the year. So cash flow management, I will say start with the fundamentals. Make sure you have a way to basically see where you came from. That way you can then use that as a fundamental basis to create accurate projections for where you plan to be in the future, and so on. Ineffective web presence. I'm going to say start with GMB, Google My Business. If you do not have a GMB page set up, chances are you have ineffective web presence. Everyone jumps on Google. It's very standard, even syncs up with Google Maps, right? So if you want your business to show up or have some type of presence, I definitely recommend making sure that you have a GMB page set up. The next thing I would recommend is SEO. There are companies out there that actually do SEO optimization, and they help you with actually helping you have a better web presence. Get a consultation. It's worth the investment, because if people can't find you, people can't hire you. And finally, trouble finding good employees. So this is not going to go away. There's not a one-stop shop solution. Especially post-pandemic, it's tough, right? What I would recommend is there an intern? Is there someone that you could teach or break tasks down into smaller steps? Maybe if you're a startup and you don't have the capital yet to hire someone full-time, is this something that you could offer as an internship starting off to get the support and, get free or low-cost labor? Chegg is a resource that you can use to post internship opportunities. You can reach out to local colleges, universities, and see if they have a career development department. They can assist you with posting internship opportunities or getting that to students. See what you can do locally. Chegg is an online resource, so that will post it for many people to review. I know I have friends myself who've used Chegg and have found awesome interns nationwide. So those are two options. If you have more capital, maybe you're looking to scale, consider a virtual assistant. I will share 2 links below for virtual. I'm not endorsing any of them. I'm just sharing ones that I am aware of. There are plenty of them on the internet, so you can do this Google search yourself and find something for you. But a virtual assistant is someone that works remotely. They may or may not be in your time zone, but some of them are flexible. So I will share a link below to 2 that I'm aware of, and you can determine, review their rates, see if it's a good fit for you. I personally use the VA Hub. They're awesome. I've been using them for over a year. And they work with my schedule. I'm obviously in a different time zone, but they're professional, they're prompt, and the work product is excellent. So those are some options. Again, these are just a few tips. These are huge issues for small startups and small businesses. So I'm not saying that this is an end-all be-all, but this is a starting point with some things to think about if you are looking to start or scale your business. These are questions you should be asking, things you should be considering, key areas of a business plan that you'd want to address. And these are some tips as to how to get started on those things. So hope that was helpful, and I'll be back next time.